Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Ortiz Apple Tree. I'm asking Spirit to show you what you need to see, what do you need to hear, what do you need to know. Accurate general messages, please, Spirit, here at Ortiz Apple Tree for the fire mutable sign Sagittarius. Looks like some of you have a lot of burdens that you're carrying. 10 of Wands, a lot of responsibilities, duties, obligations. Accurate general messages, please, for Sagittarius. We have here the 5 of Wands in reverse. More Wands energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Mars. Accurate general messages here to Apple Tree for the mutable fire sign Sagittarius. Accurate general messages, man and woman. What does Sagittarius need to see and know in here? We have Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, air energy. North, south, east, and west, man and woman. Accurate general messages here to Apple Tree for Sagittarius, fire sign, mutable sign, man and woman. Accurate general messages for Sagittarius. We have the Page of Cups. It came out sideways. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Could be causing some burdens in your life. North, south, east, and west. Somebody wants to apologize to someone. Someone could be pregnant. This could represent children as well. 2 of Swords is there in reverse. A decision that needed to be made for the betterment of everyone involved. Could be some legalities here. Okay. Lots of secrets, though. An inability to manifest, possibly. And some penny pinching along the way. Let's get more into these messages. Just keep in mind that these are general. So you want to receive what resonates and leave what does not. These are general. There's a stack of cards behind this magician here, y'all. See that? I don't know if I'm going to look at those or not. But I'm going to keep the energies on the table with the others. Clarify these messages for Sagittarius. Accurate general messages. Here at Ortiz Apple Tree for the mutable fire sign Sagittarius, man and woman. Accurate general messages. We have here bad credit, debt, taking out some loans, unable to make repayments, or trying to figure out an easier way to consolidate. Blocked, spam calls, texts. So you're like, when the creditors call and they want their money, you're blocking them. You're not answering their calls. Backstabbing energy, bumping heads, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb. It's in reverse. And someone's just tired of bumping heads with the situation here. All right, let's get into these messages. There could be someone trying to spam you, con you, or you are the one that's spamming and conning. But I do feel like there's going to be a new beginning here, though. Let's get into these messages. Just keep in mind, again, that this is general. So you want to receive what resonates and leave what does not. So, Sagittarius, here we have, starting off the reading, the 10 of Wands. This is you feeling overloaded, overburdened by a relationship or by responsibilities or by, duties. And you just feel restricted. There's a lot going on and you feel like you're carrying a huge weight on your shoulders and feeling obligated. This is like, you feel taken for granted. You feel burnout. And it's like a uphill struggle. For some of you, a lot of the fun and spontaneous energy has like gone out of your life and it's replaced with just work and bills and debt. For some of you, you feel as though your partner takes you for granted. You do a lot. You do a lot for them. You do a lot for a lot of people, possibly. You're there for family members that are in need, or like you just do a lot. And there's a lot that you have to do. Like if you have children, you have to take care of your children, or just responsibilities. Maybe it's just an energy where it's like you have bitten off way more than you can chew. There's a lot of stress and burdens and being overloaded. A lot of deadlines, a lot of dates, a lot of appointments, a lot of bills, a lot of repayments. You're stressed to the point that you don't have time for dating or meeting someone new if you're single. Excitement, again, is replaced with drudgery, tired, you know? If you want love in your life, you have to make time for it. For those of you single, I just feel like some of you are just really burdened with stress, even from work. You know, it's something that's I mean, if you've lost your enthusiasm for your job, it could affect your ability to do the job well. Some of you leave work feeling drained, like irritable, exhausted. You might need to negotiate with your boss and see if you can like share out some of the work, or if you are the boss, consider delegating, or hiring extra staff to lighten the load. Maybe some of you just need a vacation. Some of you just need time to relax. I just feel like for some of you, you feel like you don't have the time to relax because there's so much that's on you right now. Some of you are struggling to support yourself or your family on your salary alone. It's causing you stress, or you've just taken on too much in terms of debt. And now struggling to keep up with the repayments. So whatever the issue, you are realizing now that you have to sit down and work out how to get yourself out from under a burden. You may be meeting with like a professional financial advisor, to help sell the house, or to help you with your debt, or to, reconstruct your debt. I'm hearing heavy lifting. If you've been lifting heavy stuff and moving heavy stuff, whether it's in the gym or furniture at home, you got to be careful with your back, so you can have lower back problems. I'm hearing shoulder problems. There could be stress or some type of burden that could even have like a negative impact on your health, or physically manifest into like an illness, injury, or something. Like if you're worrying a lot, if you're stressed a lot, you gotta be careful of ulcers. And just take care of yourself, because you can't look after anyone else if your own health fails. So you want to make sure you're a priority. You don't want your body to succumb to an illness. Some of you feel spiritually lost. Like if you've lost your way a little bit, or you lost your focus. Excuse me. You may feel like you've gone off course on your spiritual path. Like, when's the last time you prayed or talked to God? Like, I only talk to God when I need a favor. It's like a song that's like popular verse, but you don't want to just talk to God when things are going bad, or when there's an illness. You want to talk to God every day. It's a personal relationship. Yeah, I just feel like for some of you, there's a lot of stress that you're carrying, silently suffering. For some of you, it's the 5 of Wands in reverse. This could be arguments. We have bumping heads here as well. Bumping heads, arguments, conflict, fighting, disagreements, whether that's with creditors or coworkers or family or your partner or even yourself. I just feel like there's a need to try to end some struggles, to try to find some common ground, to try to reach a solution, to try to reach an agreement, to try to compromise, to try to cooperate, to try to make payment plans, to bring you back to a path of compromising, cooperation, peace, and harmony. I just feel like for some of you, it could be like an all-out war. Someone looking for an argument with you, or someone wanting to redirect or misdirect their anger towards you, or aggressive energy, like a short fuse. Or for some of you, it just could be just bumping heads with somebody. I don't know if you're playing sports or flag football and you hit somebody's head and hurt each other. I don't know. This is just an energy where I do know it's arguments, it's conflict, it's fighting. You and your partner may be starting to turn a corner, though, and trying to find a way to cooperate, or you should really want to compromise. I feel like compromise is going to be real big in the month of July. there's a definite need to find common ground and solutions to any issues. You know, I just feel like someone could have a short fuse and it could just make things worse. For some of you single people, like you've been so busy working and stuff that the options you did have, the potential suitors that you did once have, that was in your DM, that was texting, that was calling, you know, maybe it's fizzled out. You find yourself not having any suitors or options now, and you feel intimidated by the dating world because it always ends up in debate when you try to date, and you try to communicate, and it's just a debative argument. But you can still get out there and meet new people. Don't let a few catfishes and, you know, a few bad dates stop you from just dating. But for some of you, it's a lot of competition in the workplace, maybe. That could be really stressful, a very competitive work environment. For some of you, this is a cutthroat industry. Some of you could work in sales. Or some of you it's so competitive, it's too competitive. And it's like bumping heads and ruffling anyone's feathers that if you don't want to share your ideas with the team, or if you don't want to share your clientele. I feel like for some of you, though, in regards to money and career, it could be you trying to come through a financial struggle. There could be an escalation in issues that you need to fight even harder to get your finances under control. A resolution or an escalation of conflict with others around you about money. Yeah. Bumping heads about complaining about the stress of responsibilities that are on you. Some of you are trying to fight off an illness. You may be failing to get your stress levels under control, and that could lead you to more serious medical problems like a heart attack or a stroke. I mean, God forbid, but you know, this is like warning, heads up. Take your medication. If you have high blood pressure, take your blood pressure medication. Keep track of your sugar. Get your rest. Drink your water. Don't overheat or dehydrate. Just don't overdo it. Don't be in the gym showing off, lifting too many heavy weights. Just, you know, be mindful of your health. If you're playing sports, be careful. Be mindful of your age and the limits of your body. For some of you, if you're involved with someone, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Some of you, it could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Aries is on the table. It could be any sign, but I just feel like for some of you, this person is starting to feel a little trapped. Some of you, because there's 15 wands on the table, 10 wands, 5 wands. I like to do math in my readings because math to me is spiritual. 15, the number 15 in tarot is the devil energy. You know, someone that's obsessed with someone that's too engrossed in a relationship. There is an unhealthy level of codependency. Someone needing to take a step back to rediscover some interest outside of a connection of a relationship. Someone could be, whether it's you or you dealing with someone that's suffering from mental health issues, that's affecting the relationship. I would recommend seeking help of a professional counselor to assist you both during this time. For some of you, could be dealing with a partner or yourself, jealousy, envy, deception, possibly cheating. Someone that you're with feels trapped in a relationship because of any form of abuse, whether that be abuse of financial, verbal, mental, emotional. They just feel trapped. I feel like for some of you, this is If you're single, it could be sex with no love. I mean, if you're single or involved, it could be sex without love. There's so many people that are together because of credit, because of financial, not because of want, not because of, attraction or amazing sex, but it could just be amazing credit, or, there's a need. There is a unhealthy level of codependency, obligated to stay because of a need. It could be your partner or it could be you, but it's an energy where it's like, if you're single, you could be like just sleeping around, and that's very dangerous. Having unfulfilling, dangerous sexual encounters, allowing yourself to be used by people who don't really care about you because you desperately want to be loved, or staying in a situation that someone is using you and taking you for granted, but you are so afraid of being alone or lonely that you're staying in a situation that even maybe you feel trapped and burdened too. You may feel like your relationship, your situation is a burden. I would say, just try to work on you. Shift that focus back to you and work on building up your self-esteem. There's less hurtful things you would tolerate if you love yourself more. And more. You can never love yourself too much. I feel like you can never love yourself too much. Self-love sets the healthy boundaries of overindulgences, whether that be in possessiveness of someone, unhealthy eating, over drinking, just overly dependent, codependent, someone here could have a drug addiction, someone here could have mental health issues, someone here could be very deceptive, even violent. Make sure nobody's hitting on you. Like, nobody should be hitting on no one. And I don't know, some of you could have met someone that was very intriguing at first and exciting at first, and now you feel like this person, you don't want them in your life, or you don't want to be in their life anymore. For some of you, you just feel trapped in a job that you hate. Some of you okay with feeling trapped with that person because you need them in some kind of way. I don't know, you feel incomplete without them right now, but you could be feeling really trapped in a job that you don't like, or that you're just sick and tired of. But you're in control of your life, Sagittarius. Even if you don't feel it that way, you are. You got to evaluate what you really want in a career and in your love life. If you need to move, if that's what you need to do, then make it happen. Remember, it's a choice that you're making if you decide to stay in a job you dislike. Okay? Be careful who you trust on the job. Stop talking to people about your business. There could be someone who try to sabotage you, stab you in the back. Like we got, backstab here. It's in reverse. So they could be exposed. Someone could be exposed for backstabbing. Money's going to be tight, but there is more you could be doing to help yourself financially. Just watch your spending, Sagittarius. It can easily get out of control. If you're a gambler, that's not good. Try to avoid gambling and risky, impulsive investments of any kind right now or for July. For some of you, there's something you're doing that's harmful to your overall well-being. There's something going on here with these wands energies starting off your reading like that. And it could be just, I don't know if you're overdoing it with the drugs or overdoing it with the vitamins. You can OD on vitamins. Yes, you can. If you're overly drinking like the beers and stuff, doesn't that lead to like beer belly? Alcoholism, compulsive overeating, like just eating too much, or mental health issues such as like depression or anxiety. Some of you could be suffering from panic attacks. There could be a line of genetic traits of bipolar or schizophrenia. Or it could just be just a classic depression from all the stress and having so much on you. You're just one person, right? And I just feel like, be careful. Some of you may get diagnosed with, there could be like a silent illness, like high blood pressure that you're unaware of. And you could be having headaches or something like that. Or it's just an energy where you might need to go to the doctor and get a checkup. And if there is a diagnosed illness, don't let it define you. I mean, you may have some restrictions to be careful of what you eat or what you do or how much you drink, but you don't need to put any excessive limitations on yourself because you fear exacerbating your illness. Somebody here is becoming way too materialistic. It's a need to try to bring that focus back to non-materialistic pleasures in life, such as spending time with the people who make you happy or connecting to your spiritual side. There could be like a lack of hope I'm sensing here that could hold you back from moving towards the light. So Caroline, come on into the light. Come on into the light. Have you ever seen Poltergeist? It's a horror movie, y'all. Caroline, come into the light or look into the light or something like that. Like attracts like, you know what I mean? So even in your darkest moments, I want you to always remember to strive to send love and light into the world so that you can attract it back. Never want to send out anger and hate, because that's what you attract back. Never allow darkness to take over. If you have felt overwhelmed with depression and anxiety, and like it's just the weight of the world on your shoulders, I feel like make sure you surround yourself with a loving, supportive network of friends. Let go of anybody who is overly negative or critical of you. Let them go. You need a fan group. You need cheerleaders. You need a support group. Everybody needs that in their life. But then secondly, try to put some energy into healing, into helping you get rid of any negative energy yourself that you may be unsubconsciously holding on to. Okay? And it could all start with just simple forgiveness. Yeah. Queen of Swords, reverse. No, she's not reverse. She's upright. Some of you have been there, done that. You know what it feels like to love and lost, divorce. I feel like some of you, this is a need to be honest and truthful about something that you need to be open-minded about. This is the need to be very self-reliant. Some of you are suppressing some pain. Like, you're real hardcore, like, stoic. Like, you can make it seem like everything is fine on the outside. To everyone, you may have even a great smile. But on the inside, there could be something that is there that could be, like, pain or sadness from past events. Like, you've known loss and suffering, and you might not look like what you've been through, or you might do look like what you've been through, but it's just an energy where it's like you've known loss and suffering, and you've gained so much inner strength and wisdom from your experiences. Like, you're hardcore. Like, I'm hearing you're like the Terminator, yeah? Like, you just keep coming back. You're like the Terminator. Man, we got two movies. We got the Terminator and Poltergeist here. That's some crazy energies. I just feel like for some of you, this may be somebody that you have in your corner that defends you even when you're wrong. This is someone who will defend you. Or you're defending someone who can't defend themselves. Or it's a need to defend yourself with your strength, with your wisdom to make better decisions. Some of you are possibly dealing with some legalities. this could be needing to get a lawyer to defend yourself in a situation. Or this could be just, if you are in the wrong, then you can expect to be called out by somebody who doesn't hold back their words. Someone who has a sharp tongue at times. Or this could be you with a sharp tongue. I just feel like for some of you, if you're single, I just feel like you're just looking for someone who is not clingy, not needy, someone who is funny, sophisticated and independent and capable. But you could be with someone like this and they're just not really romantic, or like they're not really passionate. They're straight to the point. You could be dealing with, someone who likes their own space. Someone who's not really overly slushy, not like overly affectionate in public and like all of that stuff. I mean, the most you might do is a peck or holding hands, but not making out in public. This is just someone who can be affectionate and loving and loyal and kind, but they're not big on like the flirty romance stuff like that. This is someone who's mature and bluntly honest. This could be a mother-in-law giving their opinion. This could be a mature female friend giving their opinion to you. This is a person. Court cards are people. So this is a person that could be an air sign that is significant to you in some sense. To be your partner who has had some hard knocks in life, but they've come through stronger and wiser. You could be dealing with a survivor. I'm hearing someone who's like the Terminator, man. Like the Terminator kept coming back and nothing could kill him, you know what I'm saying? And this could be either you or the person you're with that is like a survivor. For some of you, I'm hearing the Destiny's Child. Now I got you out of my life, I'm so much better. Thought I'd been weak without you, but I'm stronger. Thought that I'd be broke without you, but I'm richer. Thought that I'd be sad without you, I laugh harder. Thought I wouldn't grow without you, now I'm wiser. Thought that I'd be helpless without you, but I'm smarter. You thought that I'd be stressed without you, but I'm chilling. You thought I wouldn't sell without you. Sold 9 million, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it, I'm not gonna stop now. I'm gonna work harder, I'm a survivor. I'm gonna make it, I will survive. Keep on surviving, yeah. Wishing you the best, pray that you are blessed. Success, no stress, and lots of happiness. I'm better than that, I'm not gonna blast you on the radio. I'm not gonna lie to you and your family, yo. I'm not gonna hate on you in the magazine. I'm not gonna compromise my Christianity. You know I'm not gonna diss you on the internet, 'cause my mama taught me better than that. I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm not gonna stop. Sorry, y'all, I just felt like I had to sing that song. I just feel like you're dealing with somebody that is doing better than you assume they would be doing at this time. And they're like true survivor, man. They've been through some stuff and you see them as a true survivor. This could be somebody who even cut you off. This could be someone who is, going through a lot. Y'all, I'm sorry I had to serenade y'all. But listen, you're dealing with somebody. I just felt the need that you needed to hear that message in the song. That was the only purpose of me singing the message. You're dealing with a survivor, or this person will survive a situation that was meant to take them out, I'm hearing. So maybe that's why you're fiercely protective of this person, some of you. Hospital bills. I'm hearing hospital bills could be, can contribute to a lot of the debt. Some of you are paying out of pocket. You might have to apply for insurance, or have a second insurance or coverage, or I just feel like a person you're dealing with someone, or you yourself has had some hard knocks in life. You come through stronger and wiser. And some of you could be pregnant. Some of you could be dealing with your children. This could be something going on with the burdens of younger people. You have a younger person on the table. I just feel like you want a place in life where you just want someone in your life that can enrich your life, that's self-sufficient enough not to need someone, or you want to be like that, or you want to meet someone who doesn't need you but wants you. So I feel like some of you need to be more selective in the people you choose. I don't know. I'm getting all kind of mixed messages. For some of you, it's a need to let go of some negative energy to find a balance. There could be a lot of repressed emotions at the root of any health issues you're experiencing. Some of you have a lot of suppressed sadness or grief. It could be in regards to your health or your partner's health or your children's, or the burdens or the responsibilities. It's just a need to find a way to release some grief and stress. Maybe a professional counselor could be able to help you release them. Some people are into Reiki to let go of negative energy and find a balance. Some of you are trying to rationalize things too much rather than just follow your emotions and your intuition. And that can be delaying some progress on your spiritual path. Because if your mind, it's like your mind is wrestling with your heart about a situation, about past personal struggles. But if you see the silver lining, it's giving you wisdom, strength, and you should have like a renewed compassion now, because you can understand and empathize with other people, because you know what it feels like to have nothing, or to have an illness, or to be struggling. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why I have to get that message out, but there is an energy where you don't want to be overly critical of yourself. Some of you, there's some burdens with children or a child. You have the Ten of Wands and over the Page of Cups that want to come out sideways. I don't know if this is a court situation that you're fighting with custody or something with your children, or it's just spirit saying your inner child. It's reminding you of your inner child when you feel overwhelmed and overburdened, like there's no fun, there's no spontaneous energy. Just be a child again, you know? The inner child. Don't take things too seriously in life. When you get home, leave work at home. You know, be fun. Try to be playful. You know, try to reconnect with the inner child by embracing the fun, frivolous side of life within. Some of you need to try to reconnect with your children. Maybe it's a burden. Maybe there's a distance in between you and your children. You're bumping heads with your children. There's confusion. There's argument. I don't know. There's disagreements. I just feel like reconnect back with your kids. Someone, a child or a person who is young at heart. Someone you love. Someone who pulls on your heartstrings. Spirit saying, you know, show them kindness and compassion and helpfulness. And did I just make up a word? Helpfulness? Is helpfulness a word? Oh my God. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Your child could be a water sign. There could be an energy here where it's just, you know, this could be you wanting to revamp your appearance. Like you want to beautify your looks more, but it's just right now there's so many other bills and necessities that need to be paid and due. You don't have time to like stock up on the makeup or the jewelry or the new wardrobe. You know, this is you maybe wanting to change your fashion. You want to be more glamorous, more stylish. You want to try out a new personal style to pep up your mood. You know, just have fun with fashion. That might help you feel a little bit better, but you can do so by saving money. You can go to thrift stores, you know, you can always hit up the clearance racks. You don't have to overspend just to buy yourself a new dress. But for some of you, someone wants to apologize, or you want to apologize to your children. Some of you, someone could be telling you that they're pregnant, and that's more of a burden because now there's more mouths to feed, there's more responsibilities. This could be a pregnancy. This could be a marriage that has become a freaking burden to you, like a nightmare. It was all a dream, and then now you wake up in this nightmare. But some of you, it's like needing to take those proactive steps to improve things. You don't want to just, you know, dream about it, but just try to take proactive steps into improving things, to make things happen. This could be you messaging your kids or messaging someone younger. This could be a burden because there's a distance or there's something that, there's secrets here. This is a kid that's unattainable. We have the high priestess energy here. There needs to be work put into regards to visiting or planning or financial planning or investments to make something happen. Some of you want to go into the arts, you want to go into the fashion industry, but it's a burden trying to get a grant or a loan. For some of you, you want to I just feel like there could be some secrets here that may be exposed, followed with an apology. Some of you are just torn between your head and your heart when it comes to the obligations, responsibilities, and stuff. And I feel like with this Queen of Swords and the Page of Cups, you know, it encourages you to use your intellect, your logic to weigh your options to make a decision. There's a decision that's going to be made, that Two of Swords in reverse here, that is going to require you to be rational and practical and to tap into your intuition that we all have. It's something you're facing a situation and it's going to need you to make a difficult decision. Hopefully it's not someone in a coma and you got to pull the plug. Or it falls on you having to make that decision. Some of you could be torn between the heart, what the heart tells you, and what the mind is thinking and telling you what the best course of action. So, analytical side, use that. Yes, some of you think too much and you're overthinking it. Some of you putting your phone on mute or silent so that you don't hear all these freaking creditors calling back for their money, loans that have been taken out, unable to make repayments of some sort. Something's delayed. Two of Swords in reverse. Something's delayed. There's an indecision. Some of you are holding on to resentment or anxiety, and it's being overloaded with more information than you can handle. Some of you, there's a lot of worry. You are worrying yourself sick. What is going on with y'all? It's fear, it's worry, it's anxiety, it's stress, it's overwhelming you. You're experiencing emotional, mental turmoil. You're suffering in silence. There's an inability to make a decision about something that's very serious that you're going to have to make a decision on. And I just feel like someone here, because of everything that's happening, could start to become kind of cold or detached emotionally or guarded, unable to see the truth of a situation, mental fogginess, and needing to make a decision for everyone involved. There could be lies being exposed with this Two of Swords in reverse here. emotional turmoil about a decision that needs to be made or that it will be made or is made. Anxiety and fear overwhelming you to the point you're just detaching from a situation. For some of you, this is just talk to your doctor about anxiety. Don't avoid that feeling. Don't overlook the symptoms that your body is signaling to you. For some of you, some of you could be struggling with finding a healthy balance in between your emotions and your mind. Overwhelming anxiety, worry, stress. I mean, that's how the reading started off with the 10 of Wands too. And just generally you not feeling your best. I feel like I'm looking right here at the 3 of Swords. You know, it's a part of something hurting in your heart, a heartbreak, some sorrow here. You might have to sit down with your partner, have an open, honest discussion about how you feel, respectfully listen to each other. Because I feel like some of you are unhappy with the relationship or just unhappy in general. For some of you, there could be a lack of healthy communication between the 2 of you, or a lack of enough, or just serious misunderstandings between you and the person that you're dealing with. There could be loneliness in a relationship, and that's the worst kind of loneliness to feel. Legal matters also, you know, if there's a breakup, a divorce, or a separation, it could be legal matters associated with that. Legal matters associated with the divorce or separation could be alimony, could be child support, could be back pay. It could be an energy also of a third party, someone having an affair, lying, cheating, third party starting trouble. Your person is at fault with bringing a third party into it. For some of you, this could be just, you know, infidelity, cheating, a betrayal of some sort. Needing to deal with grief in order to move forward. And if someone's cheating or lying to you or betraying you or hurting you or stealing from you or talking about you, ask yourself, would someone really who really loves you and values you put you in a position like that? For some of you, it's just a lot of stress at work. Some of you could lose a job suddenly, or just redundancy at work. You know, there could be someone wanting to go on strike at work. Could be a breakdown of communication or arguments, and it could like division and conflict within the work environment where the career is causing a lot of grief in your life at the moment, or you're experiencing conflicts in the workplace, and it's like, just try to have a respectful, open, honest conversation with the boss or coworkers to try to resolve it. Listen to their concerns. If you're suffering a job loss, try to make the most of the free time by applying for unemployment. We do have unemployed here, so someone could be getting fired, bumping heads with management, wanting time off, or calling in to work, not showing up, or unexcused absence. I feel like for some of you, things are not working out the way you hope them to work out, but it's not time for you to stick your head in the sand about it. You got to come up with the step-by-step plan for managing your finances. And then you got to take one task at a time, and you'll come through this. Some of you you have worry about surgery, lots of stress about a disorder or health illness. I feel like you're experiencing a new level of sadness or disillusionment with regards to this. It could be cardiac issues. Check your heart. I don't know if heart disease runs in the family, or enlarged heart, or panic attacks, anxiety, depression, trauma. You know, we rebuke it in the blood of Jesus, and we don't receive it. We send it back from where it came from, and we ask Jesus for healing guidance to renewed healing and restoration in the name of Jesus. Amen. You know, when things come up like that, energies like that, you don't have to just let it soak in. You can, not receive it. You can pray against it, but then you still can make that doctor's appointment and go get a checkup so you can get it treated. You can still be spiritual, but still physical, okay? Because it's a physical health issue. You may be dealing with a physical health issue as well as a spiritual health issue. So that's why you want to tackle it both ways. For recovery, right? I just feel like some of you need to find a way to release some pain or overcome depression. And there's anxiety medication, there's depression medication, there's medication that is very helpful and can extend your life and can just help you recover. For some of you, you feel like right now there's something that's unattainable. An apology is unattainable. Your children are unattainable. Your grandchildren, you haven't seen them, they're unattainable. For some of you, you feel like the person you're dealing with, you need to cut them off because they're married, they're unattainable. And that could be the secret. You have a crush on somebody you work with and they're married or you're married. And it needs to be cut off before it's exposed. And it takes money to cheat anyway. It's so expensive to cheat. For some of you, unless you get a trick or you get somebody that's, a dusty, they don't care if you have money or not. I just feel like, I want to say somebody could be having an affair with someone younger. Oh, God. Anyway. Holding on to people, possessions, issues, materialistic. 4 of Pentacles. We got some Scrooge energy here on the table. This is a very controlling type of energy. This is trying very hard to cling on to someone, a people or possessions that give you a sense of security, and not wanting to let go. This is also like representing like a controlling, toxic way of holding on to someone. It's like an unhealthy way. Like I said, obsessed, possessive, engrossed in this connection or with someone to the point where it's not normal, it's not healthy. This could also represent like greed, spirit of greed, materialism, penny pinching, not sharing a donut, not sharing $5, not wanting to do or give. Or this could be just someone who, be careful not to hold on so tight. You could squeeze the life out of a relationship. Somebody here has a high level codependency. Excuse me. So they're holding on to that person because they know if they lose them, they have quite a lot to lose. And they need them more than it's a want. This could cause an issue because this is also someone that could be holding on to past wrongs, holding on to grudges, deep-seated issues, causing issues in a relationship. Someone that could, if your person has wronged you in some way, you got to make a decision to either forgive them and move forward together or let go of the relationship. Okay? Just as simple as that. If you're single, some of you have a fear of change. You're not approaching new relationships with an open mind, an open heart. Like I said, it's a struggle between you and your mind and your heart right now. And I just feel like for some of you could still be holding on to feelings for an ex and not ready to move on. Whatever the cause, I feel like you're going to need to resolve any issues that are deep-seated so you can fully embrace a relationship or a new relationship. If you are in a stable position in your career, Sagittarius, do not let fear of losing that position rule your life. You can be careful about maintaining your position without being paranoid or kissing ass or isolating yourself. You know what I mean? Yes, you may be worried about others in the career setting that could take your position, that could take your clients, that can take your work hours. But don't go overboard with the valid concerns of this situation. I just feel like you're holding on to a job that doesn't fulfill you anymore. You don't even like it there. You don't even like people. You don't even like your boss. You don't even like the uniform. Some of you, because you fear, you're holding on to this job because you fear losing the financial security it gives you. This could be someone withholding something from you. They're withholding a promotion from you. They're withholding a pay raise from you. And you're still there. Why? I mean, you got to find something else before you let that go anyway. I understand. But I just feel like some of you could be trying to save for a big purchase. Like you want a new house, you want to get a better car, or you're just putting money aside for retirement, or you need to, materialism is here. Penny pinching energy is here. Greediness and stinginess energy is here. Those are also attached to the negative energy of holding on to grudges. So some of you holding on to your money, holding on to grudges, holding on to unforgiveness. Some of you could be withholding on to too much water in your body, water retention. You know what I mean? You'd be surprised how physicality can affect spirituality as well. It could affect your energy. So if there is retention of you holding on to money, being stingy, or if you're holding on to unforgiveness, or if you're materialistic, or you're just like holding on to grudges and stinginess and stuff like that, that stuff can manifest physically into constipation, water retention. Some of you are swollen, you're puffy, and you're constipated. So like water retention and stuff. That's why you gotta know how to let go of negative energy. And forgiveness is so serious in regards to your health. First, forgive yourself. Forgiveness. And the need to learn how to release pain, how to release sadness, how to release negative energy, especially from past issues. That could take a knock on your effect on your health if you're holding on forgiveness, or you're holding on to negative energy or emotional or psychological baggage, old energy. So you might want to talk to a friend. Hey, talk to God. That's your friend too. Or a professional counselor could help you release some of those issues. Or you could talk to your daughter. This could be your daughter going through like weight gain, water retention, or constipation. I don't know why daughter. I was trying to say talk to your doctor about the retention, the water retention, or the constipation. Dulcolax, fiber, lots of water, fruits, vegetables. They got a lot of like over-the-counter stuff. Forgiveness could be a spiritual dose that could reduce some of that constipation. Somebody's just holding on to the past. I feel like there's some energy where someone is just closing off their heart to others and focusing too much on materialism. And it's a need to take time out to figure out what you're holding. Why are you holding on? What is it so much about money and materialism? Is money your God? Because that is the God of the world. The Magician here, there could be some scam energy. I feel like you're just really trying to do whatever it takes for financial stability. But you got to be mindful of how you hold on to your resources or how you use your resources. if it goes against the law, if it's something illegally done. There could be something that you feel, I feel like there's a need to be open and honest as well with your partner about your needs and your desires. Some of your needs are not getting met. If you are tempted to try to manipulate to get what you want, don't do it. Only honesty will get you further than trickery. Or there could be just a person that you're talking to. It doesn't have to be your lover. It could be a family, a friend, or a coworker that appears to be trustworthy, but they could be trying to use their influence over you to manipulate you for their own selfish gain. Some of you are becoming cynical about love. Those of you single are feeling like you're never going to meet love. You feel like you will never attract anyone good to your life. But Spirit's saying don't lose faith. Reshift the focus back to you. Stay positive, send love and light into the world so eventually you can attract the same back to you. I wasn't going to go through this deck of cards, but I feel the need to. There's a new journey that some of you are starting on. You have the Fool here. Some of you feel like you're not living up to your full potential, but you feel afraid of the risk involved in giving a new adventure a go. I just say take the time to figure out, why are you feeling like that? Why are you finding change so difficult? What is holding you back from taking a leap of faith? Is it just fear or of disappointing yourself or failure? I just feel like for some of you, there's deceitful people around you. So if you are holding back, it's because you feel like you can't trust these people around you. Some of you are stuck in a financial rut and you just got to take a proactive approach to change the situation. For some of you, the Fool energy is you're on the verge of something that's unexpected. It's an unexpected adventure. Some of you are having to go on this change, this journey alone. And Spirit's just saying, take the time to look before you leap. For some of you, you could meet someone who's a con artist, who is a scammer. Do some research before you invest. You could be meeting someone that is linked to like a lack of commitment. They're not ready for commitment. Or this could be impulsive energy. Some of you could start a new job, or you could start a second job. Or you could, like, if you want to start your own business that you've been dreaming of, do it. I feel like other people may try to put you off or may not understand what you're doing because you might be so impulsive. And I just feel like you're going to try to be patient and make someone understand and not let them change your mind on something you want to jump over a cliff and do. Be clever about things that you start, or if you want to make a move, if you want to change, if you want to transfer or relocate, do your research for opportunities and the risk, but don't be afraid to take the plunge. I feel like financially, if you take the chance, the risk, you can work hard and you can make more than you thought you would on possibly a new job. Taking a leap of faith and getting out there and seeing what other employments you can find, because we have unemployed here and you really need to keep a job. You might need to get 2 jobs because there's a lot of debt that you're trying to pay off. Some of you have been using your credit card for emergency expenses and you just don't want bad credit. And some of you can get the new journey could start off with you receiving an unemployment check. Yeah, you're losing sleep. Look at this. Losing sleep at night. Everybody else is snoring and drooling and you're up worried, stressing over this new path that you have to take, whether you want to or not. This is filled with guilt, remorse, and regrets. Sagittarius, what did you do? If your person is working at a distance from you, or is not home with you, or they work overnight and you work during the day or something like that, some of you are up at night in bed, wondering, overthinking, stressed out, in fear. If they're having an affair, what are they doing? Some of you are just in a relationship and you're not happy. There is someone that's definitely keeping secrets here. Someone that's married and messing around with someone else that's married, or someone married that's messing around. There could be an energy where it's like deception taking a toll on a relationship. It could be abuse. It could be bullying. Yes, you can get bullied by your partner in a relationship and it sucks, right? You could be in an abusive relationship. You could feel very overwhelmed. Like, it started off with the 10 of Wands. We got the, oh, look at this person. Your bed sheets don't even look like they match. When's the last time you washed your bed sheets? Look at your house nightgown. You're so sad. Look at you. Some of you have blonde short hair. You have short hair and got your hands in your face and your hands just crying and praying. And I'm sorry you feel this way, Sagittarius. I hope you feel better soon. I really want you to feel better soon. I just feel like you gotta find a way to heal from the past and learn from it. And once you do that, the future will open up before you. I just feel like you're gonna find yourself being the subject of some gossip. There's some deep unhappiness here. And it could be relating to past relationships that is overwhelming you. Or you're just suffering from anxiety disorder or hormonal issues. It could be menopause. You know, it could be money issues, health issues, something overwhelming you. Someone is deeply unhappy in the work environment. There's stress, there's burdens at work that's overwhelming you. And you may feel like you're unable to cope. And you're reaching a breaking point. I just feel like there's fear there, though. There's fear of being unemployed and stuck with debt and bills. There's fear of being not able to pay bills on time. And it's just overwhelming you, causing you severe stress and anxiety. You could be losing sleep. Melatonin gummies is really good for helping you sleep. Warm milk. Try reading. You can try, like, they have like sleep videos on YouTube that can help you sleep. Some of you may have to use like the breathing machine at night. I want to say CPAP. I don't know if it's called a CPAP. It's like a sleeping machine that you might have to use. Sleep apnea you might have, or bad insomnia or nightmares. Like, pay attention to your dreams. And in some of you, this is like financial worries, you know what I mean? Overwhelming you and causing you severe stress and anxiety, but you have to not make mountains out of molehills. Get the negative thinking under control and look realistically at finances. Are they really as bad as you think? Or can you resolve some issues, you know? With your health, there could be an anxiety disorder. There could be, you know, migraines, insomnia, mental health issues even. And if you're struggling to find ways to manage the stress and anxiety, it's time to make a doctor's appointment, right? Do not self-medicate with alcohol or drugs. That will lead to even more complications and health problems. Some of you, it's just a hormonal imbalance or menopause. So if you have been struggling, symptoms of, you know, hot flashes, sweating at night, you know, stuff like that. It could be hormonal. Go get your levels checked. Some of you, this could be miscarriage or termination or problems conceiving. And then we have a couple here that's not happy. We have the King of Swords energy here. There's a lot. Some of you are really in your head about a lot of things. You know, we have the King of Swords in reverse. This is also energy dealing with a narcissist. This is energy of needing, I don't know, like the King of Wands is not, the King of Swords is not really a happy camper. You know, this is not someone who is very sweet and kind and compassionate. This is someone who's bitter. This is someone who's brutal. This is an energy of an absent father. This is an energy of someone who is aggressive, losing their head, using their intelligence in a bad way to manipulate. Who is this person? I just feel like it's an energy that is, if it's a partner, if this energy is representing your partner, then you need to be careful. You need to be cautious. You could be with a partner who is aggressive, abusive, violent, brutal, and dangerous. And you're letting your heart overrule your head, or this person let their heart overrule their head and they lose their cool with you over silly things. Or this is someone who is just you're the father of your kids, or you're the father, you're absent, or someone's absent from their kid's life. Or this is just an energy where, steer clear of someone that's like this, is not going to treat you well, or it's just using you for the little money you have, or the debt or credit you have, or just someone who is just, not really loving and warm, someone who's kind of cold. There's a need for you to weed out unsuitable partners. Cut them off when you see the first 3 red flags. Sometimes when you see the first big red flag, and not let your heart make all the decisions before someone has earned your trust, But I do feel like backstabbing, pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bombing is in reverse here. To me, that speaks of energies of someone getting caught, because it's in reverse. Pain, cheating, deception, mind games, love bomb, I'm sorry, I apologize. This could be someone confessing, someone who is getting caught. This could be someone who is trying to run away from consequences of the creditors calling, someone trying to run away, someone blocking some creditors that want their money back for that loan you took out, or for their credit card. This could be running from financial consequences. This could be I don't know if you're in the military or a veteran. I don't know what that has to do with it, or if there's something going on with that, like if there's any VA or veteran programs or something like that someone's calling you and you are ignoring the calls, blocking them, putting in your phone that they're spam so they can never come through. This could be just, an energy where, this is hitting the bank. This is like, I don't know if someone's been deceitful or underhanded in work. Conscience may kick in. Someone may decide to confess, or someone may be exposed. Or there's something in your work environment that you're dealing with someone who's two-faced, someone who is deceitful. There could be something exposed. That you're dealing with a two-faced coworker or a boss, or you're dealing with someone that, I don't know, maybe your current plans and strategies are unworkable, so you might need to go back to the drawing board and be a bit more creative financially. It's a warning here. A deception around your finances. You could become the victim of theft, of burglary, or fraud. Hopefully you're not the one that's committing these crimes. But if you've been deceptive or fraudulent in your financial dealings, you will be exposed, or you may decide to come clean. So don't ignore the warning signs, and don't ignore the warning signs in relation to your health. Self-deception will not do any favors for you. It could make an illness worse. Be mindful of messages your body is giving you. take appropriate action. You know, a lot of stress and worry could be just coming from your body telling you to do what it is that you need to do. You know what I mean? Fix the bad credit. You know, bad credit's in reverse. Some of you could be checking your credit reports for errors, outdated information, trying to dispute some. Some of you could be really trying, and if you're not, you should be. You know, these are ideas for you to do. You can lower your credit utilization ratio. Some of you are remembering to pay your bills on time or need to remember. You can put it on your schedule, on your calendar. You can become an authorized user on someone else's credit card. You can co-sign, or this is an energy where it's a program to boost your credit score, or you can use a rent reporting service or pay down your debts. But a need to maybe even cut up the credit card or put it in like ice and some water and freeze it so you can't get to it right away. Someone could be trying to rebuild a 500 credit score. Loans, applying for loans, not paying them back. It's just going to hurt you financially. There could be an energy where there's dodgy deals. Whatever the situation, there's deceit around money and someone trying to escape the detection. Strategies of scheming that will fall through. Warning, deception around finances. I would say avoid making any risky gambles. I said it before, I'll say it again. Avoid making any risky gambles with your money, with your investments, with dodgy deals at this time. Because the hidden cost to your conscious and karma, well, it's not going to be worth it. Some of you are going to need to get a second opinion of a diagnosis or a treatment or some kind of testing in regards to your health to get to the bottom of a health issue. There could be some symptoms that's escaping detection. And it also warns against behavior or activities that may put your health in danger as well. Like if you're diabetic, you should not be eating sugar. And just be careful. There could be like associates, or there could be like someone around you underhanding or deceitful in their dealings with you, and you don't want to allow that person to manipulate you. Use your intuition and your conscious for a reason. You have them, and you have them for a reason. Use them. Follow them over any outside influence, okay? And also apply and use whatever has resonated with you in this reading. So Sagittarius, this is Ortiz Apple Tree, your general reading in regards to July, or it could be any time. I mean, I feel like I don't like really putting dates on my readings, my messages. I feel like if you're drawn to, led and drawn to come here to hear this word, then I feel like it's something in these messages that's meant for you to hear. You only apply what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, like, comment, share, and subscribe here at Ortiz Apple Tree. Until next time, Sagittarius, take care.